Hey everyone, welcome back. So I just wanted to make a follow-up video in relation to the possibility of the former Harry Potter actors returning to their roles. Now I spoke about things not really being on the cards for Daniel Radcliffe to put on his Hogwarts robes again. Well, not exactly robes, but just returning to the Wizarding World as an older Harry in whatever sequel or reboot that would apparently happen. If the actor can't reprise their actual role, then it's a small trend that they take on the role of another character, maybe a new character, in order to pay homage to the fact that they were the OG for the franchise. Daniel did say never, but feels as if he's put Harry Potter to bed, at least for now. The two remaining members of the Golden Trio, however, Emma Watson and Rupert Grint, did leave the door open despite having certain conditions or stipulations on their return, and it's Emma Watson's stipulations that I want to examine today. Emma has been quite vocal about her feelings regarding a Harry Potter return, and while I don't have a direct quote on her stance on a return, I do have quotes from sources close to Emma on her feelings about a new Harry Potter series, and also the conditions, there's a few, on if she would indeed be a part of it. As an additional point to today's video, I'll be addressing the latest Harry Potter actor to also pass away just recently. So guys, I've come across these quotes that were not exactly easy to find, but we've got them, so let's just take a look at the first one here, which reads: "Before today's video continues, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Ridge. With 10 years of great reviews on iconic wallets, Ridge is obsessed with making durable, space-saving gear you'll actually use. Stock up with a minimalist wallet, key case, ring or watch for a more organized day every day." So guys, Ridge were kind enough to send me 2 products for review, and man, I'm pretty happy. Let's take a look what I've got. The first thing up here is the Ridge wallet. This is small, it's durable, it's compact, it fits right in my pocket. I'm not into bulky wallets, big huge wallets that open out. I've said it in my last video for Ridge, I wear skinny jeans, so I need something to work. It's carbon fiber, it's really strong. You get a 99-day money back guarantee with this and a lifetime warranty. You've got nothing to lose and only everything to gain, really. Let's take a look at the wallet quickly. You want your cards? All you have to do is just push this little side slip here and you can choose whatever card you want. I've got my bank card and I've actually got my driver's license too. On the back here, we've got this little clip where you can literally just slide your money in there, nice and secure, into your pocket, and it's a win-win, guys. This is a carbon fiber model, but there's over 30 models to choose from, 30 colors actually, so you can have a field day with whatever color you want to get. Next up, we've got the key case. This is the product that I didn't know I needed until I got it. This just completely changed everything for me in terms of how I organize my keys. As you can see, I've got this bad boy in use already. What do I use? It's my gym membership, my house key, and the key to my mother's house, because we all have a key to our childhood home. I think so. Anyway, key cases would be my personal favorite out of the two, just because it's made my life a lot easier. I didn't know I needed it until I actually got it. So if you want to get a Ridge product, be it a wallet, a watch, a key case or a ring, all you have to do is go on to ridge.com/HPF. That is my code and you will get up to 40% off. Do not miss out on this offer. Ridge are a fantastic company, fantastic product. I always say I will not take a sponsorship that I don't believe will be beneficial for you all. So make sure to log on to ridge.com/HBF to get up to 40% off. Thanks again to Ridge for sponsoring today's video. Look, I think Emma, along with several of the other actors, were quick to try and distance themselves from the franchise, purely in terms of wanting to establish their names as actors going forward and not as the characters they played. Harry Potter was so huge that many of the cast still get called by their on-screen names, and in a way, that's to be expected. I think Daniel has diversified himself the most, and I know she won't openly admit this, but I'm certain Emma got that pixie cut to separate herself from Hermione. She's quite the feminist and believes that she's recognized for the different roles she plays as Emma Watson. She went to Brown for a reason. She believes education is extremely important, and for an actor of her stature, I don't think many believed she'd stick it out with so many movie offers on the table, but she did. Okay guys, end quote. So from a personal standpoint, I can understand some fans that could take offense to Emma wanting to distance herself from Hermione, but not for the reasons that we might think. It's clear as day that she adores everything about the series, judging by how emotional she was on the Harry Potter 20-year reunion series. It actually takes me back to an interview I watched with Alfonso Ribeiro, who plays Carlton on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air comedy TV series. Alfonso was told to choose his character's name, and when asked why, Will Smith told him that for the rest of his life, people are going to refer to him as that character. That's why Will Smith chose Will Smith as his on-screen name. And what's the first thing a friend of mine said when Alfonso appeared on Dancing with the Stars? Hey, did you see Carlton Banks on Dancing with the Stars? Even when I watched the movie Guns Akimbo with my partner, she turns to me and says, "Oh, Harry Potter is in this." It just seems to be an unconscious thought, doesn't it? It's not exactly the most respectful way of thinking, because these actors are real people, but it's the impact of the roles they play on fans of those books and movies and TV series. So let's take a look at the next quote on Emma's return, which reads as follows. Emma wouldn't rule out a return to Potter. She loves that Hermione becomes Minister for Magic in The Cursed Child and thinks the play is spectacular in terms of production, but it's the overall story that she just doesn't appear to be a fan of. It seems like Potter was a closed door, then was reopened to a rather forceful story that doesn't really appeal to her on paper. The story has to be right. If she comes back, then I don't think it would be to The Cursed Child. It may have to be something else. Okay guys, that is end quote. Now, from this standpoint, I can understand where she's coming from. I think the only pro from The Cursed Child is that it is in fact a really fantastically staged play. The way they make magic come to life is just amazing, because on stage there isn't really much room for error, and you have to hook the audience in. I've seen the play myself, and if you try imagine it as a standalone and not a direct sequel to Potter, then it's a good watch and a great experience, but the story is absolutely terrible. It does seem like she would love to be involved, but of course there are further conditions she has stipulated, and the final quote I have reads as follows. Emma was furious over what Jo said, a woman she idolised as a child and whose books have had such a profound impact on her. She has no plans on speaking to Jo again and will not return to any new Potter project if Jo is in any way involved. Emma also wants no profit from any project she's involved in to go into Jo's pocket, not a penny. She's also lightly mentioned that her fee would be donated, but there's no real Potter movie confirmed as of yet, so it remains to be seen. End quote. So, as you can see guys, the only way Emma will return is if the story or the project is right, meaning it has to have substance and will contribute to the overall Harry Potter legacy. She won't return to the franchise unless Jo is completely disassociated with it. She doesn't want Jo to receive a penny and seems to be pretty set in stone on these stipulations. I think it's frustrating on a personal point that a return for Emma could be on the cards. I think she's a massively talented actress. The door is open, but like JK is holding to her beliefs, Emma is sticking with hers. I think the way the Potter community has gone is really sad. There are some who can just focus on the content and the amazing story that Harry Potter is, but I do understand that what may not be such a big deal to some can be a big deal to others. So from a personal standpoint, as long as no side forces their view on the other, then we should all just enjoy our love for Harry Potter. However, somehow I don't think it's going to be that simple, as it's not really happened that way so far. So Emma Watson would return, not to The Cursed Child, not if J.K. Rowling is involved, not if Jo receives any of the profit. Personally, I wouldn't mind seeing Hermione as Minister for Magic on screen, but, you know, again, it remains to be seen. It's all up in the air at the minute in relation to our Harry Potter movie coming to our screen. In additional news, guys, another former Harry Potter actor has passed away recently. Paul Grant, who played a Gringotts Goblin in 2 Harry Potter movies and also featured as an Ewok in Star Wars, died at the age of 56. Although not as mainstream as some of the actors we've already lost, I think anyone who was part of the Harry Potter experience and aided in bringing the magic to our screen will always have our respect. Rest in peace, Paul, and thank you for being part of the Harry Potter journey. Anyway guys, that is all for today. Let me know your opinion on Emma returning and if you'd be happy to see it or not. Or do you think her demands are too great? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Make sure to look out for my next video.